Every time she made a mention to hip-hop culture, it was something that was wrong with it. And it was something that was on my CD that was the largest debut in hip-hop album.
And people get caught up in the illusion of Hollywood. People really get caught up in this.
Oprah Winfrey has always been seen as a powerful icon of positivity, known for her legacy of compassion, philanthropy, and inspiring millions. However, whispers behind Hollywood's curtain suggest there might be a different side to her, a side few have seen. Thanks to brave voices like Katt Williams, this hidden side may finally come to light, revealing an Oprah the public might not have expected. Prepare for a different perspective on the icon.
If there's brilliance in that, then I'm appreciative to that, and I'm trying to be a brilliant person, not a brilliant comedian.
Katt Williams has never been one to shy away from exposing the darker side of the entertainment industry. Over the years, he's hinted at Hollywood's underbelly, but recently, he's focused his sharp wit and unfiltered honesty on Oprah Winfrey herself. According to Williams, Oprah's squeaky clean public image is nothing more than a meticulously crafted facade. The stories he shares suggest a pattern of behavior far from the empowering queen of daytime TV she's portrayed for decades. Williams implies that Oprah may not be as benevolent behind the scenes as her public persona suggests. While her image is all about empowerment and giving people a voice, he claims that in private, she may be more interested in silencing those who don't align with her narrative. He portrays Oprah as deeply entrenched in Hollywood's power structures, someone who knows how to manipulate and control to maintain her grip on her vast empire. Williams seems to challenge the idea that Oprah's rise to fame was entirely clean. According to him, it's unlikely anyone could reach such a level of global influence without getting their hands dirty along the way.
All lies will be exposed, that's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
For years, rumors have circulated about Oprah's strained relationships with certain celebrities, and Katt Williams is fueling the fire. One notable example is her infamous clash with Monique. The comedian and actress accused Oprah, along with Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels, of blackballing her in Hollywood after she refused to cooperate during the awards campaign for Precious. Monique's explosive allegations claimed that Oprah's actions directly sabotaged her career. While Oprah remained mostly silent on the matter, Monique's accusations lingered. Williams suggests this isn't an isolated case, but part of a larger pattern of Oprah using her influence to control the narrative and protect her own interests in the industry.
Tell her.
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do, and stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments.
The Monique saga is just the beginning. Over the years, other celebrities, like Cindy Crawford, have raised concerns about Oprah's behavior. Crawford recalled an uncomfortable moment during an interview where Oprah pushed her into a conversation about her body, feeling invasive. Critics argue that this was part of a trend where Oprah's interviews often crossed boundaries, delving too deeply into personal matters for sensationalism, creating great TV but at a personal cost.
It was completely outside of my frame of reference. I've been in show business since I was 14, and I've heard the stories.
Williams has hinted at Oprah's alleged manipulation of Hollywood narratives, using her platform to elevate certain individuals while sidelining others. This accusation has circulated for years, with some suggesting Oprah's immense influence makes her a gatekeeper, deciding who succeeds. And for those who cross her, the consequences can be career-ending, a powerful reminder of her control over the industry's success.
Bullies in this business. And the bullies are so used to being bullies, they don't understand when somebody bite back.
Right.
Not bark back, they bite back.
What sets Katt Williams' claims apart is how personal they are. These aren't just internet conspiracy theories. Williams is speaking from his own experiences. He's been in the room and witnessed how Hollywood operates, unafraid to call it out. Williams has shared stories of being pressured to play along with the industry's games, but his refusal to conform has made him an outsider. That outsider status gives him a unique perspective, and he's using it to shed light on the issues most people are too scared to address.
But the truth is, in 20 years, I never been on a commercial audition in my life. Like, I never let my tour get sponsored when I was broke.
Williams' revelations suggest Oprah isn't just a bystander in Hollywood's power games, but an active participant. He portrays her as someone who manipulates situations to her advantage, controlling narratives and protecting her influence. These claims raise uncomfortable questions about Oprah's legacy, how much of it is based on genuine goodwill, and how much is a carefully constructed facade.
Have y'all spoke after this?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't have anything against Oprah.
You just called her a
I'm gonna tell you why.
You named your dog Oprah, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
The most damning part of Williams' allegations is the suggestion that Oprah's public persona serves as a shield, deflecting criticism and maintaining her untouchable status. Oprah has spent decades building a brand synonymous with trust and authenticity. She's the person who gives away cars, builds schools, and champions causes. However, if even a fraction of Williams' claims is true, it paints a far more complicated and less flattering picture behind the scenes. These allegations force us to question how much of Oprah's image is carefully constructed. The broader implications are striking. If someone as powerful and beloved as Oprah could be involved in the manipulations and power plays Williams describes, what does that say about the rest of Hollywood? Williams has long hinted that the entertainment industry is rife with corruption, with deals made behind closed doors and careers manipulated by unseen hands. Oprah, it seems, might not just be a player, she could be one of the architects of this system.
I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like, when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected, I don't know.
Oprah isn't the only celebrity to face accusations of manipulation, but what makes Williams' claims so compelling is how they challenge everything we thought we knew about her. For years, Oprah has been seen as a beacon of hope, an inspiring rags-to-riches story that embodies the American dream. However, Williams' revelations suggest that the reality may be far more complex and less inspiring. His insights not only question Oprah as an individual, but also serve as a critique of the larger issues within Hollywood. Williams' allegations raise uncomfortable questions about power, privilege, and the true cost of fame. While Oprah has yet to respond, the fact that someone as outspoken and fearless as Williams is calling her out suggests this conversation is far from over. But the real bombshell lies in what Williams hints at next. He suggests that Oprah's alleged manipulations don't just stop with controlling narratives and sidelining critics. There are whispers of something much darker. These rumors link Oprah to some of the most shocking and controversial scandals in recent memory. If what Williams is suggesting is true, it could change everything we thought we knew, not just about Oprah, but about Hollywood itself. The story may be far from finished.
This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly.
What exactly is Katt Williams alluding to with these darker connections? How do they tie to explosive allegations against Sean Diddy Combs? Stay tuned, because the next chapter is where everything truly starts to unravel.
Not do this alone. Do you foresee that there could be other charges related to this case?
I'm not taking anything off the table.
No one wants him mentioned.
Just when you thought the drama couldn't get any juicier, things take a darker turn. The connection between Oprah Winfrey and Sean Diddy Combs has long been whispered about, but now those whispers are getting louder. With Diddy's life unraveling due to recent legal troubles, people are beginning to wonder if Oprah's name could be tied to some of the shocking allegations surrounding him. Could it be that Hollywood's Golden Queen and one of its most controversial figures have more in common than we ever imagined? Let's dive into this tangled web of accusations, secrets, and some truly eyebrow-raising claims.
A U.S. judge has ruled that the rapper and producer Sean Diddy Combs will stand trial on federal trafficking and racketeering charges in May. He'll be held in prison until then. Sean Combs has pleaded not guilty to charges that he used his business empire to transport women and male workers across state lines to take part in recorded performances. If convicted, he could face a life sentence.
Sean Diddy Combs has long been a magnet for controversy, from dominating the charts with Bad Boy Records to his infamous industry feuds. Diddy's name has always been linked to power, money, and influence, but the recent allegations against him tell a very different story, one of exploitation, manipulation, and a lifestyle that many are now calling deeply disturbing. Central to these allegations are the so-called freak-off parties, exclusive and secretive gatherings that insiders claim were far from ordinary. These weren't just lavish celebrity get-togethers, reports suggest they were something much darker and more sinister. What makes this situation even more explosive is that whispers from Hollywood insiders suggest some of the industry's most powerful figures, including Oprah, may have had at least an awareness of what went on at these events. Does this mean Oprah was directly involved? Not necessarily. But the notion that she might have turned a blind eye to Diddy's alleged behavior is enough to make people question everything they thought they knew about her.
Understand that he has a shrink coming by his cell to see him several times a day. And now there's talk about putting him in, it's like a bubble. It's like a cell that has like a plexiglass wall in it where they have inmates watching you. That's actually their job, to keep an eye on the inmates that are on watch.
Let's break this down. The freak-off parties Diddy is accused of hosting weren't typical red carpet events. Lawsuits and insider accounts describe meticulously planned gatherings, with guests required to sign strict confidentiality agreements to keep what happened behind closed doors a secret. There are also rumors of hidden cameras placed throughout Diddy's properties, allegedly capturing compromising footage of high-profile attendees. If true, this raises a chilling question: how many people knew about these activities, and how many chose to stay silent, complicit in the secrecy surrounding these events?
Some people do think that Diddy can help him, but this guy's going to be locked up forever. His case will probably take at least 3 years to litigate. He'll stay at MDC. There's rumors that he wants to go to Essex County Jail in New Jersey because he doesn't like MDC. He's a Marshals inmate. There's no way they're going to transfer him back and forth, I don't know, several times a week.
This is where Oprah's name starts coming up. If Diddy has been operating at this level for years, how could someone as connected and influential as Oprah not know? She's been a key player in Hollywood for decades, rubbing elbows with moguls and movie stars. Could it be that she truly remained unaware of Diddy's alleged behavior? Or is it more likely she, like others, chose to look the other way to protect her own interests?
Now, to the latest on the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs. This one has so many people talking. The disgraced music mogul facing federal racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking charges. Both the prosecution and defense teams are set to discuss the next phase of action following the indictment, as investigators work to determine potential co-conspirators. But how exactly did we get here?
Let's not forget Oprah's history of association with powerful men who later became embroiled in controversy. One notable example is her glowing praise of João de Deus, or John of God, who she once called inspiring and featured prominently on her show. Fast forward a few years, and João de Deus was accused of horrific acts against hundreds of women. While Oprah distanced herself from him once the allegations surfaced, critics have questioned how someone as savvy as Oprah could have championed him in the first place. Was it a simple case of being deceived, or was it something more calculated? Then there's the Harvey Weinstein connection. Oprah was famously photographed with Weinstein at numerous events over the years. While she later condemned his actions, some have accused her of benefiting from their association when it suited her career. Rose McGowan, one of Weinstein's most vocal accusers, even called Oprah as fake as they come, accusing her of supporting a problematic power structure for personal gain. Given this track record, it's easy to understand why people are questioning whether Oprah could have been aware of Diddy's alleged activities. Could she have been one of the many Hollywood insiders who looked the other way, protecting her own interests at the cost of others?
This is very significant, just from who we associate Diddy being and everything we've seen him do over the decades. Like you said, this is quite the downfall to go from, we saw the mansions back in March that were raided by the feds. So to go from living in those mansions to being in a jail cell right now, I think it really underscores the magnitude of what he's facing and the weight of the federal government.
But it gets even murkier. Some reports suggest Diddy's infamous parties weren't just attended by music industry figures, but also Hollywood elites, athletes, and even political figures. If these rumors are true, it means Diddy's influence stretched far beyond entertainment. Given Oprah's connections, it's hard to imagine she wouldn't have heard whispers about what went on at these gatherings. So why hasn't she spoken out? Could it be that she felt it was safer to stay silent, protecting her own reputation and the powerful connections she's built over the years?